Some good suggestions from a consignment shop, some creative floral designs, and a look at managing your money. All that coming right up, and I hope you'll stay tuned.
Providing entertainment for over 25 years, WALA-TV presents a tradition in Mobile, the Dot Moore Show. Once again, Dot Moore.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. And today, we'll show you some very interesting and good items from the spare attic in the Port City. And Cleveland the Florist has a creative design or two to show us. And we have more, but right now, our feature fashion on location. Today we brought our cameras out to the Mobile Museum of Art. On the grounds itself, you will find much interesting sculpture. And behind me are the wind sculptures in bright, bright colors. And during the windy months, they really do get their exercise. They're most interesting. Around the grounds, you'll find other fine pieces of sculpture on display. And in the building itself, there's always something interesting to see. Located in Langham Park, Mobile's Museum of Art is certainly the center of Mobile's interest at certain times of the year. Our feature fashion today is a designer fashion by Laura in a light boucle knit that could go any season at all. 2 pieces, a straight skirt and a long blouse, and trimmed with gold buttons and also embossed on the cuffs and down the front with a bit of gold braid and some silver inserts. You can wear this to any fashionable party that you ever wanted to go to. It's a very lightweight boucle knit. It's white, and it's courtesy of Holiday on Shell Road in Spring Hill. Today's investment market is getting more and more complicated for most people to understand. However, there is some help right now from a brochure that's being offered. In this report, we find out what that's about.
Does having a financial advisor add up? On the one hand, you try to keep up on the latest investment news. On the other hand, the investment world is getting increasingly complex. Like many investors, you know some of the things necessary to make good investment decisions, but not all. So what do you do? One nonprofit organization that educates the public about the role and value of full-service financial advisors has created a brochure that may have the answer. The brochure is called Getting Help Made All the Difference. Published by the Forum for Investor Advice, it points out that financial advice isn't just about finding the best stock or mutual fund. A financial advisor who knows you and works with you over time can be a dependable partner, guiding you to a successful financial future. For a free copy of the brochure, call 1-800-200-1819.
From the medical comes news that pediatricians have recently issued some very helpful things that parents of children who suffer chronic illness really should find out about. And in this report, we learn the details.
Knowing the warning signs of a condition called primary immunodeficiency may be the key to stopping your child's chronic illnesses.
Any child who gets more than a couple of pneumonias or recurrent ear infections, or 4 or 5 in a year, ought to be evaluated for the possibility of a primary immunodeficiency disorder.
It turns out to be just about as common as juvenile diabetes or, for example, juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. And people have also indicated that it's probably about as common as leukemias and lymphomas taken together. So when you consider that fact, it isn't so rare after all.
If the pediatricians had known enough about PI, had been aware of the 10 early warning signs, I believe that Christopher would have been diagnosed at a much younger age and treatment would have been possible, if not a cure.
For more information or a copy of the 10 warning signs, call the Modell Foundation at 1-800-JEFF-844.
Welcome back. Well, we promised you some suggestions and some items from the consignment shop known as the Spare Attic in the Port City, and that's exactly what we're going to do now with Lisa and Rhonda Wheeler. And no, they are not blood sisters, they are sisters-in-law. And what's very interesting, there is a third sister-in-law in the firm, and all of them have been together about 10 years as sisters-in-law.
Right.
What is your third party's name?
Angela Jenkins.
And she's standing by and been helping on the setup.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, you've just celebrated your first anniversary.
Yes, ma'am. We had our 1-year anniversary in April.
And has it been a real good year?
It has. It's been, we've learned a lot, and, you know, it's growing continuously. So it's been real exciting for us.
We get new customers in all the time, so.
Yeah. Well, I guess you learn something really new every day, and
We
from
do.
other people.
And we see new things every day. We always get unique items that come in that we're like, what is this? And we have to get the consignor to explain to us what it is. So we get
Okay,
a lot
well,
of
we're
unique
going to
things
take a
in.
look at some of these that you have here also. You brought over
Yeah.
some pictures. But first of all, how does the consignment shop work? You bring it in and leave it, and how long are you allowed to leave it to be looked at before you have to pick it up if it doesn't move?
If a customer brings in their item, they have 90 days to leave it with us. Then they
Oh.
have 14 days to pick the item up after the initial 90 days is over.
Well, that's a good long time. I wondered about that.
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa, you want to talk to us about some of the things
Sure,
on
I'll
the
tell you
table
about
here?
Yeah, I'll tell you about a few of these things. We have a few things with us that we brought. We have this beautiful porcelain bowl and pitcher set, and this the consignor had a display with some potpourri and brought it in this way, so we've just kept it just as she had it. Real pretty set. We also have a little silver tin that's just a real pretty little accent piece to put with different things. A little apple plaque for your kitchen or somewhere like that, just something cute to sit around. And this is a little wine bottle holder, just a cute little
wondered.
accent to sit in your kitchen or on a bar or something like that. Something really
Well,
cute
that's a novel
to sit
idea,
around.
yeah.
Right here we have it's an old antique lamp that the consignor has converted into a candle stand and just put a flower.
And there's
Swag
something
around
so
it.
romantic about a candle,
There is.
this decorative candle, isn't it?
Then we
Okay.
have a antique oil lamp that's been converted into an electric lamp,
Yeah.
and it stays
Oh.
on like that. It's really nice. We've
Uh-huh.
had several people comment on it. Then over here we have just it's a tea lamp candle,
Yes.
and it's just one of the novelty
They're
items
very
to sit
popular.
around.
Yeah, the beaded
And
lampshade.
this?
Oh, that's just a little coffee tin. It just sits, you can hang it on your wall and just set little
Spices.
items,
and
things in it. So.
Well, we want to get to as many as we can, so let's start on this wall. That's very interesting. That is just a decorative piece.
It is. They can sit, actually, they have the little legs so they can sit on the floor, and they're just little wicker baskets that would be really cute in a bathroom, a bedroom, or anywhere. And the pieces that you have there are just some little porcelain figurines, just, little whatnots just to sit around. And the ceramic is really popular right now. It's something that a lot of people are decorating with, and we get a lot of ceramic pieces in. We've got some pedestals that we've brought with us, the lamp on the table, the little figurines, a lot of little things that come in that are the ceramic. We also have a little floral arrangement there behind it. We get a lot of floral arrangements and things.
And this chair,
This
is that
a
an
period
antique?
chair. It's an antique chair. You can tell by the structure and all of it. Just a piece that we have in. Some little accent pillows. We get accent pillows and things like that in. So we have a wide variety of things that we get in.
Well, now you handle both antique and modern.
Oh, yes, ma'am. We have from antique, modern, contemporary, you name it, we've got it. Or if we don't have it, we're likely to get it. So
Yes, indeed. Okay, you also brought along a few pictures.
Yes, ma'am, we
of
did.
some of the items that really were too large to bring to the set.
Right,
So
right.
we'll take a peek at those now while
Okay.
you tell us what we're looking at that you couldn't bring down.
This is a picture of a living room set that we have in right now. It's a floral design. We have a sofa, love seat. The consignor brought in the entire living room actually from a lot of the decorative things, including the tables, a TV hutch, and a lot of little pieces to go with that. So this shows you how we have it set up in our shop that you can actually kind of see how it would look like in your home. This is an actual picture in our shop here. So.
Very attractive.
This is some of the bedroom items that we have in now. The wicker. Wicker is very popular right now, and this is a little white wicker twin headboard that we have, and one of the large mirrors that stands on a pedestal also, and a couple of little more country accents with it and some of the things that's like that. So that's
yes.
another room in our
I
shop.
love that mirror.
Isn't that
Yes.
beautiful? And this is a dinette set that we've gotten in recently. It is really pretty. Has has 4 chairs, has the leaf in it and all that, and we get in this quality of things all the time. We're really surprised at some of the things people are wanting to get rid of sometimes because we get some really nice things in. But we wanted to share some of those with us because, of course, we couldn't bring all of this stuff with us today.
Well, actually, you handle quite a bit of furniture.
We do. Large furniture is really our biggest item. The
Is that
accent piece,
right?
that's really what we specialize in more, is the larger furniture.
Yeah.
But we get a lot of the accent pieces in.
Well,
also.
I was also interested in the fact that you brought along for twins a pram.
We've had several people ask
Yeah.
about baby
Yeah.
items and double strollers. and
Yeah.
Those are hot items. As soon as they come in, they go.
Right.
Well, I would imagine that those sell
They
very
do.
well.
We get a lot of baby items in. Of course, it's not something we specialize in, but we do accept consignment on larger baby items such as strollers, walkers, high chairs, cribs, baby beds, and things like that. And it's something that we get in, and it goes as quickly as we get it in. But this is our double stroller that we have in now, and it's something that a lot of times a person only needs it for a short period of time until the oldest one's out of the stroller, so they really don't want to pay a new price.
Yeah,
So.
you know, it's hard if you don't have someone to give it to that
Right.
means something.
Exactly, and you pay a lot of money for these things new,
Exactly.
and you don't want to, you know.
And when the child outgrows them, then you
There's no
just
need
don't
for
know what to
keeping
do.
them. Bring them out there to us. and
Okay,
we'll sell them
we're
for
going to
you.
put a telephone number up where people can
Okay,
call
great,
you,
yeah.
and
Let
you
them
can give
call
them your
us.
location
Okay.
and whatever else they want to know.
Okay,
I
great.
think we're just about out of time.
Okay,
we
well, great.
also have a very decorative piece, if I can get out of the way over here. There's the telephone number now.
Okay.
This one in the
Yeah.
corner. Okay, so give the Spare Attic a call and find out what
and they
else.
can come visit us. We're located just west of Schillingers Road on Ziegler Boulevard, right out in West Mobile.
Oh, really?
Near the flea market, so there's a lot of people out that way during the weekend, so they need to stop in and see us. And something we would like to offer, Dot, is anybody who sees us on your show this week, if they'd like to come in this week and see us, we'll give them a 10% off the purchase of any one item.
people often
if,
just come
if
in
they'll say that we saw you on the Dot Moore show, we'll give them 10% off the purchase of one item.
Oh,
this
really?
week.
Okay.
So tell them, so y'all come on in. We'll encourage them to come on in this week
Well,
and see
that's
us.
a good idea.
We have a lot of
Okay,
them.
well,
We've
I
enjoyed
think
it.
it's wonderful what you've
Well,
done
thanks for
in
having
just
us
a year's
back. We
time.
really enjoyed being with you today.
Okay, I'm glad to have you back and see how successful it's going. It's one of the pleasures of doing the show is staying with the local
Yes,
people who are starting something and finding out how it's going.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dot.
That's
We
the
enjoyed it.
two-wheelers who are in-laws. Okay, we'll be back after this. And we are back with Tiffany D'Arcy from Cleveland the Florist. Tiffany, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
You have brought along some creative ideas that have to do with flowers and fruit.
Right.
I think it's great, but let's start with this arrangement of roses over here.
Well, I brought these roses. These are called Livia roses. They're white with a pink tinge. And right now at Cleveland's, we're having a summer special. You can get a dozen. They're short stem roses arranged in a vase for $19.95.
That's very reasonable.
It's very
and they
good
are
price.
a delicate color.
They're very hardy roses. They'll last at least a week. And we also deliver them with the delivery charge, of course, but I mean, it will really brighten up a table or make somebody's day,
Yes.
bring
Well,
a smile to their
everybody
face.
feels good when they look at beautiful flowers. Now, these gorgeous big rose buds.
Now this right here, we do have a combination of fruit in here. This would be perfect for 4th of July centerpieces. You have your red, white, and your blue blueberries at the bottom.
Yes.
And what I did was I arranged my roses and held them and then dropped blueberries down in the bottom of the vase. Added a white garnishment. So when you have your 4th of July picnics, these would be great for centerpieces.
That's an idea, yes. I love blueberries. Do
I
you
do
like
too.
them?
I ate half of them before I came.
Oh, you did? Okay, they say they're good for you, too. Now, I love the arrangement of sunflowers
This
here.
is great for any summertime picnic.
Oh.
All it is fresh cut lemons and limes dropped down in the bottom of a vase. It's got we've just tied the flowers together and put it in the vase, and the lemons and lime hold it stable. Now I brought 2 side bowls That is because you can do this for your centerpiece on your table, and then I've brought some floating candles. You can fill this up with water and float your candles on the top if you're having a nighttime dinner party during the summer.
That is so beautiful. That's a great idea.
You smell the wonderful lemons. That's all you can smell.
I know.
It makes a really nice centerpiece for your
lemons
tables.
and limes, very decorative colors together, of course, green and yellow. Yellow is always called the happy color, and we know why.
Right.
Okay, over here is a basket of daisies.
Yes, ma'am. This is white daisies, and then we've put yellow statice in it just to bring a bright summer color. These are perfect for the hospitals, nursing homes. They're reasonably priced, $19.95. You can send this local delivery. We can do it out of town delivery. And it just really, it's hardy. It'll last almost 2 weeks because daisies are a very long living flower. And it just makes a real nice centerpiece or something for somebody's table.
Yes, and a little basket beside.
Right.
Well, they are a hardy flower.
They are. They at least last 2 weeks. We even sometimes have customers say that they've lasted up to 3 weeks. If you keep, if you keep adding fresh water to it, you'll get a long life.
I dare say they'll outlast the little yellow ones because they outlast everything.
Well, now the statice, which is the yellow
now
flower.
over here, this is fabulous.
It's a mixed cut arrangement in a vase, perfect for summertime. We have our bright summertime colors, and those start around $30, and they're just nice also for centerpieces or to give to someone to brighten their day.
There again, yellows lights up the whole group.
Yellows, reds, oranges, anything bright and colorful are perfect for summertime.
Well, actually, you saved the piece de resistance for last.
This is my favorite piece.
Bird of Paradise.
Bird of Paradise. We've got them in a really kind of different shaped vase with some raffia for a bow. And then Birds of Paradise will last about 2 weeks also. They actually, this bloom will drop and they have another bloom inside here that will come on out.
Inside?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know that.
If you add fresh water to them daily, change the water daily, you will get a long life out of any flower that you purchase.
Incredible how much they really look like a bird with a beak and the feathers on top.
And the bright colors. The minute I walked in here, that's the first thing you noticed.
Yes, I should say so. Well, that is, you need really a large setting to show those off.
Those are perfect for on top of a mantle. I love to put them on the mantle.
Or maybe a high-ceilinged rooms where you can sit them on a high table or something.
Right. And if you're having a poolside party and you want something with your tiki torches, those would be perfect for an exotic outdoor look.
Well, you know, Tiffany, this is a very creative way to display flowers, to add fruit and to add edible fruit besides that with blueberries. How long have you been working with Cleveland the Florist?
6 years, fixing to go on 7.
Do you often have people come in and talk about some type of party or celebration they're giving and ask you to come up with something that's apropos to the occasion?
We do. Actually, I'm doing a wedding in a couple weeks where lemons and limes are going to be our focal points with calla lilies.
Are you?
Yes. People like to do fruits in their containers because you don't have the stems to look at. You have a beautiful arrangement from the top up.
Yeah.
So they want something that's going to be tall and elegant. And fruit, even though people don't believe this, it makes things very elegant.
I think so. I think this is one of the best ways I've ever seen.
And very affordable, too.
And to have a floating candle on either side.
It just brings it all together.
Yeah. Well, I know that people today, I understand just from stats that I saw in national news, that flowers are just all over the place today, that people are sending them more than ever.
They are, and business is picking up. We're having a pretty busy summer, but we also run a lot of specials, just like the Rose Special, where you know, people can come in, and we have open coolers. They can come in, pick out just some fresh cut flowers, take them home and arrange them themselves and cut the price in half.
You have them already up in vases for them to see?
We do have them in vases, but you can also buy them by the stem fresh cut.
I see.
So I mean, you can come in and pick out the flowers you want, bring them home and put them in your container and knock off some of the design price.
Well, it's almost like working in the cake business for occasions.
Right.
You have to customize with the right colors and all that, don't you?
Right.
Well, thank you so
Thank you
much.
for
You've
having
really
me.
lighted up this set. And they're beautiful. I just think this is a great idea. And then you've got a lot of lemons and lime left over
That's
in here
right.
if you'd like to use them for anything.
We sure will.
Okay, thanks, Tiffany.
Thank
We'll be
you.
back after this. Stay with us. The new Warner Brothers release, Angel Eyes, is a story of an unlikely couple who meet under life-threatening circumstances. It stars Jennifer Lopez, and here's a peek preview of Warner Brothers' Angel Eyes.
Why would you do that? Jump somebody with a gun?
I figure it was worth the risk.
You have a nice smile. What I want to know is how you happen to be walking by that stadium at that minute.
I guess we were supposed to meet.
What I choose to do is a no concern.
Who's this?
Bob.
You named your dog Bob?
No, that was his name.
He told you that?
Yeah.
Where I lay.
You never said a word about yourself the other night.
We can start from here.
I'm not gonna know anything about you. I need the details.
What is it you're looking for?
Tell me straight out, who are you?
You realize you don't show up in any database? He's a ghost.
Are we living some kind of lie here?
What do you want from me?
How about the truth? I want to understand you, but I can't do that if you don't let me in.
I've been remembering things.
I'm trying to tell you that you're not alone. Please, just stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay.
Angel Eyes. Lots of action in that one, it looks like. That's our show for this week. Our thanks go to our guests and to you for joining us. Till we see you next week, I hope you stay happy.